Now, Big W has pulled Indigenous Voice to Parliament plugs from in-store messages due to feedback from customers and staff. Now, the retail chain, owned by Woolworths Group, will revert back to an acknowledgement of country message they were previously running. Michelle, sometimes the interest or what they're trying to achieve, they do the complete opposite. They annoy people more rather than try and garner support.
Yeah, 100%. And I was even surprised that they were doing a welcome to country. I must have missed that when I was in Big W. But what's interesting to me is when these corporations get behind this messaging, but they don't really put their money where their mouth is, because you might remember that, the Woolworths Group, they really were pushing forward in selling alcohol. Dan Murphy's had a massive fight with the Northern Territory government about putting a Dan Murphy's there. And that ran for years and years and years. So I think, if you want to support the Indigenous community, then put your money where your mouth is and support them in some very real ways. Just playing a message over your PA system is not really showing support. It's kind of faux support.
That's a really good point, RE. Dan Murphy's, what do you think?
I think it's commercial virtue signalling. And I also think, who are we here for? Is the shop there? You're going in there to buy a product, and the people that you want to try and keep happy are twofold. They are customers and they are shareholders. Now, by polarising your customers and your audience and your shareholders, where do you gain? And you have a right to go shopping. I'm sick of being bashed over the head with messages. I want to pull messages towards me now. With the social media and 24/7 news, I want to actually selectively pull things. So when I am out in the community, I actually want that space from having to think. I'm very engaged in the voice, very involved in the conversation, very keen to learn all the elements of it. But the Big W, when I'm going to get a pair of undies, is the last place that I want to be thinking about the voice.